I mean to say that how to develop learning and developing digital and technical skill among students. That is the basic issue, right? They,
Absolutely, absolutely.
I don't think that much purpose will be served for into because it's we are interacting, right?
Yes.
Are you getting me?
Yes, yes, absolutely. I understand your
Yeah.
points.
So I mean to say that the traditional method has changed, the things are changing. Now
Absolutely.
technology is coming up, artificial intelligence, machine learning.
Yes.
Now there is a trend towards, reskilling. It's not upskilling. Things are changing. Upskilling means that if I know something, I am to see go something advanced. But now I have
Correct.
to change it tech also. So
Mm, mm,
my
absolutely.
perception is two things are important. Number one, that how can team leads we can collaborate with the team leads. We are ready to take off.
Yes.
But
Mm,
the point is that what type of collaboration is required so that we can pass on the benefit to the students. And of course,
absolutely.
publicly also because we are the government institution. So these are the few issues which need to be flagged. So
Mm,
it's nice that because I have been talking to Gitika, and for long we are just on one level, held up at one level, that is content
mm,
writing, right?
mm, 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 mm,
We need something more. We need some sort of collaboration as far as apprenticeship is concerned, that some students you can enroll for us, right?
yes.
And then we talk about what will be the revenue sharing model, something like that. So the person who is having clarity, right, and which we can offer, which you can offer, if that would have been better way out. I mean that because uh, just discussion, Anshul, you agree with me. Okay, you are heading. It will not. I mean, serve much for my opinion. It's like any educationist. I am having opinion about anything. If I am a teacher, I can speak for 45 minutes. It doesn't make much difference, right? So,
True.
but I want let us be specific. Let us be practical. This is my take. I don't know, Kivi, what we will go ahead with that. This is my thing.
Absolutely. I completely agree with you and understand the point. I'll pass on the feedback to Geetika, and whenever they meet you next, I'm sure that they will have much more, things to talk about in terms of our products and services. But sir, I will just spend 15 minutes of your time in understanding some broad outlook about the industry, about students, and during this conversation, also you will also get to understand that what is it that we are heading at, and what is it that TeamLease EdTech also can provide in that direction. So I just have some
No
points
issue.
that
No issue. No
yeah,
issue.
yeah.
No, you can, yeah.
Sure, sir. So one of the things is from the report, there is a, like you mentioned very clearly, that the industries themselves are shifting. Whatever was fashionable some years back, right now that industry is not no longer there, and students are moving to dynamic and new industry. So, given a university who is operating in India, what is the kind of adaptation and courses which are needed to find to provide to the students in this ever changing industry demands? So, courses like digital marketing, business communication, data science, blockchain, AI, ML, all these courses. What is your view that how can universities adapt these courses to provide to the students?
You see, two things are very important. That in traditional universities, we are having traditional courses, BCom, BSc, like that. Now, student, they after completion of BCom, they are unable to know adjust themselves with the requirement. What it could be done, that we have to explore the possibility. Just for instance, what we have done it, because I am from commerce management background, right?
Right.
So I thought, see, the two things are very important. If you can teach, see, in the commerce classes, students are being taught accounting, they are taught management, they are taught law, they are taught economics, and like all these things. My perception is very clear that if you ask anybody to file an income tax return, right? So after doing the BCom, they are unable to do that way. If I ask my student that do you know the forms available for filling up the GST form? GST is such a big issue, such a demand is there. Every small businessman, they need to have a GST return, they have to fill it up. Now they are not aware. So what we did, we have collaboration with the Institute of Chartered Accountant of India. In some agency was there, and we devised a GST program with them, certificate courses GST. Similarly, we invited certain chartered accountants, and we invited. So your point is, well taken. Point is that how to introduce it. What we offering that 6 month, it's a small modules courses. They can be introduced like this: income tax return, GST, digital marketing for the commerce students. Similarly, communications is something is there. Some social perspective is there. Regarding the science students or for database computer, for example, we are having a small con artificial intelligence, machine learning, blockchain, all said and done, unless and until they have some practical knowledge, unless and until they know what to produce, right? It makes no sense. So what is required? Required is that there should be some collaboration. Collaboration in sense, we are ready as far as our university is concerned. NEP also says this thing. We are ready because it's a university prerogative. We can have a system is there. Board of governor is there. Board of studies is there. Faculty is there. We have to prove it. What we want that industry people could be involved. TeamLease people could be involved, right, in framing the curriculum, right, in setting the tone, right, what is required, right. Now all these courses having two aspects. One, content, right, what is to be taught, and that depends upon the in demand of the industry, right. That one. Now, how to deliver that? Who are the students who will take up that things? These are the issues which is bothering us in the sense. For example, we started 31 small certificate courses, and we could enroll around 8,000 to 10,000 students in the government colleges. But when I look back, when I saw that what is the output, whether they can be absorbed in some industry or not, what skill set they have achieved, right, in these 6 months or 1 year. If I am unable to provide that type of punch to them, right, it will make no sense. Now, here, a requirement is that industry people, and it is not possible for them. It is the you people. TeamLease say they are the intermediaries. They are having connection with the industry. They know because you are publishing your report also. You know what are the demands are there. Rightly, I also started with that very point also. Okay, even by 2030, one study says that by 2030, what are the new courses or what type of skill is required? Not courses, skill is required. We are not aware right now. We are just 5 years ahead. What is going to happen? There might be certain skill set which we are not even aware. What to talk about the preparation. Now this is a career we can't do anything. I am very, very clear because I am having experience 35 years. I am very clear that what tendencies, teaching universities, I talk to UGC level also, that what we are teaching, what we know. What we are, I am teaching what I know. But what my customer wants, my student wants, right? That is something different. You people can bring a sort of gap, and I am happy that you are, because it's a very flourishing industry. I am a commerce student. I can understand also. The idea is that this is an area where it could be ventured, and yes, there could be a good collaboration. Look, believe me, one thing, our Open University, I told Getik also, okay, look at the, business prospects, right? Whole of the Punjab is our domain area. Look at our advantage. We are government universities. Look at the credibility of government universities, right? Because they know that certificate of that university. We are getting approval from UGC. We are having all the approvals from UGCs, right? We are having 4 of the Punjab is with us. Then second thing is that 29% data of the student from +2, they enter into higher education. Where 71 is going? It means they are not studying. What is required that we can at least these skill courses we can pass on to them. This 71% constitutes a bigger chunk of
Yes.
customer area is there. Now, if you really want to, I told her that this is the only university which is open one. Other universities are having traditional system, they are having regulations, they are having problem. Our in system, there is no regulation as such, because I am a vice chancellor, I am a new setup, right? I can get the things done the way I like. I mean to say, what is beneficial to us. Now, need is to identify the areas need to sit together, right? वो एक बार बात होने से बात बनती. I am sharing all these things already with the one Gitika and other people also. I'm just sharing because I was told that you are heading national head of team. That is why I'm sharing with you, and probably you know better than me because you're into the line, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So, sir, you spoke about the industry collaboration in designing of new courses. I'm sure that this is one area
Not
which is
only
very, very
designing,
critical.
not only designing.
Yes.
I want see industry input from industry, but what we want a intermediate like you who will help us not only in having a linkage with the industry, but also disseminating this information. I mean that to the people at large also, right? Marketing भी साथ में आएगी ना साथ में, so that student could be aware कि ये काम चल रहा है, like this way, both way. Yeah.
What is some of the existing collaborations or certain existing areas that you have with the industry in place right now at the university?
Right now we are having a talk going on. Is Center of Industry Institute partnership we are already having. And we are having a tie-up. We not as such tie-up, but we are exploring from different areas. Even we are exploring. Uh, I mean that with the because we are having a tie-up with TIS. TIS is Tata Institutional Sciences.
Yes, yes, no mind.
Yeah, we are having a tie-up with them. But we are
This one.
doing okay. We are mapping right now. We are mapping the social issues, concerns issues there. We came out with certain proposal, and now we have having an agreement with them. One conference, international conference, we are going to organize on 23rd, 24th of November, right? At Chandigarh, we are having organizing conference. So where experts from IIM and all peoples are coming, right? We are now tie up with them and aiming to get some sort, because certain things are very important. Okay, you need funding also, you need so many things also. But more than that, it is an idea which is very important, right? And one we have already firmed up, already signed an MOU with them, with the test people, right? They are coming, their 5 faculty members, they came to our university, our faculty went there, and we had a tie-up with formalized कर लिया. हम joint degree भी शुरू करने we are going to start, and we are going to start with the small courses also. This one we have already done. Second thing which we are having, we are now exploring the possibility, say with FICCI people, with CIE people, right? I am having a talk with some of the people also. We are exploring those possibilities. Yes, we are in touch with many people. Those 3 4 people are there, and very shortly, I believe that something we could zero down, and we can pass on the benefit.
Okay, thank you so much. This is also, you have a unique background in the sense that you come from a commerce and a management background. So you will very much appreciate that students' communication skills, soft skills, how to behave in the industry, interpersonal skills, all these skills
Very
are
important. Very important.
very critical to succeed in the industry. And
Very
many companies look at that as the first sort of
sure,
filter,
sure.
and then they move on to the
Absolutely.
technical. So,
We have to put that
how is the university? So, what are your thoughts that how should universities, because we provide courses which are very, they have to read and they have to memorize, they have to understand, but we don't place so much stress on communication and trying to speak to different type of people, making them understand. So, what is the what do you think the university should do in order to inculcate students with this skill, which is communication skills and soft skills?
Yeah. You see that uh, rightly you are saying this thing that communication is something very, very important. At least what I know, I should be able to articulate. in a way that I could make my point clear to the audience.
Yes.
Now, uh, again, my perspective is if we focus on Punjab, right?
Mm, mm, mm,
See, vernacular language has its own impact.
mm,
Anything, see, if I start, teaching, this is NEP also says, but practically also,
mm,
if I start asking the people that look, you are to speak in English only, you are to in that sense, that will not cut much ice. What is required? Because say, I'm just talking, for example, if a Salesforce company is there's a say, I mean, any company is there, they want to spread their business. They need so many people at different levels. It's not at every level we need a MBA people and we need a higher level people. We need at a different level. Now, communication skill, which I believe it, that at a lower level, because particularly in open universities, right? Uh, uh, if we can do something like that way, uh, I mean that keeping into mind the vernacular language also, if we can teach them. I mean that what to sell. I mean that what content you are having. जी मैं बोलूंगा तभी ना मेरे अंदर कुछ होगा तो if I don't have anything मैं बोलूंगा क्या see, see that if you know something, right, if you know something, your gestures, your talk, just talk to somebody with 5-10 minutes, you will get to know that whether he's having a depth or not, right? Similarly, the same principles need to be applicable. Confidence level, ex younger generation है उनकी problem नहीं है. Let us understand one thing. In our case, it was different thing. Now, confidence level, no problem, right? Communication per se. Communication, they can communicate it. The idea is that what they are to communicate, they don't know. Here kind of a point. So we are to, I mean, make a synergic efforts, right? Side by side, what content you are to deliver, and side by side, how to make it more presentable, right? तो प्रेजेंटेबल बात करनी, लाइफ स्किल्स की बात करनी. अब देखो, मैं आई एम जस्ट गिविंग वन एग्जांपल. I क्योंकि because I am a little bit of spiritual oriented, I have some habits also. So I developed say stress management की बात है. We talk to corporate people also कि stress know how to manage in their workplace. Now I generally talk to the people that it is more of an your attitude, that makes a difference. क्योंकि ultimately I generally talk to them that ABC of I mean life. A stand for attitude, B for birth, and from birth to death. You see BCD. So from death, it means there is in between is C. From birth to death, there is a choice. BCD and depends on A. A, B, C, D is a life. Simple. Your attitude will determine that after birth till your death, what choices you will make.
Perfect.
Yeah. So the choices which you are to making, that is makes a difference. उसके लिए लाइफ स्किल्स जो है लॉन्ग रन में देखो, आज से आफ्टर 2-3 years it will be more, we have to align communication skills, certain states that can be taught, that cannot be there. And what we are doing, we have started the communications small courses, but that will not cut much purpose unless and until they are given, they are trained, they are having one-to-one exposure. So we are facing a challenge. New technology, it is coming up. Uh, what technology could be used to have the holistic development of a personality of students, right? That needs to be looked into. And that with the chat GPT and artificial intelligence, all these things, these are the mundane things they have done. It has been already sorted out, right? Because we have to see, we have to start with the analytical ability also. It's not the content also, but analytical ability also. I'm not, I think that in the times to come, there will be open examination system is also, open book examination system is there. So much is available with the internet and all these sources.
Yes.
So,
Okay,
Anshul ji,
sir. Thank you so much for that example. That was a really good example. I'll remember it all through.
may I look forward have
Right,
some
you're right.
time, if you can have some time. You are staying in Mumbai or Delhi?
Mumbai, sir. I'm based in Mumbai.
Okay. Chalo, in if I
Whenever
want
I
to
come
go
to
to
Western,
NAC tradition, I go to Bombay and all
yes,
this Jagat. If I happen to get
yes.
a chance, then we will arrange some
Absolutely,
meeting
sir.
somewhere.
We'll be very happy to host you because our head office is in Mumbai. We are based in Borivali. So whenever you are in Mumbai,
Like,
we'll be very
yeah,
happy to
yeah,
host you.
yeah. The thing is that we look forward to some opportunity, because if you have a sitting, na, you can talk and you can explore certain possibilities also, right?
Absolutely. Completely understand. Completely agree.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much for your time, sir. Really appreciate it. And I hope to keep in touch. And whenever you are in
In
Mumbai,
fact,
we'll be
in
very
fact,
happy
I
to
was
host you.
prepared. I spared time for webinar. I was under the impression that there will be talk with some vice chancellor and we can see in induction in deliberations. You have a chance to and to put across so your viewpoint also, and we can interact. Anyhow, thank you, Anshul, very much for your time.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you.